my Abu Salam, the bringer of my peace, the dodo to my jollof rice, and the cold bottle of coke that always quenches my thirst, my forever ginger partner, the yaji to my suya. You see, these things are awesome alone, but better together. Thank you for being selfless and always protecting me. Thank you for being you and for always being my greatest support. Thank you for your unrelenting faith in me, as that is my constant motivation. Adirimi, Ekun, my pride and joy. Thank you for letting me grow with you. Thank you for choosing me always, within a heartbeat, without a doubt. Only yours, Jay. Because our love can save it all. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Although you won't know you bad though. You give me love, I give you back up. You give me this, I give you that though. It's definitely been a journey. We've learned to compromise and share. We've learned that both of us can't be stubborn at the same time. We've learned patience. We're still learning to appropriately communicate with one another. But would we have it any other way? I would say no. I would still choose him over and over again. Do you want to say anything?
The journey so far, well, it has been very challenging. Yes, but at the same time, beautiful as well. And most times we tend to argue a lot, but at the end of the day, one person has to bow. So it's either I apologize first or she apologizes. But most times, she's the one that says sorry first. Because I'm very stubborn.
The wedding, getting ready for the wedding. We actually had a long proposal. We got engaged in July. Yes, we got engaged in July of 2017. Our introduction was October of 2017, but we didn't get married until August of 2018. Am I getting it wrong?
No.
2016.
2016.
Okay,
We got married 17.
Yes, we got married in 2000. Can you imagine? It feels like I've been with you for so long. So our proposal was in July of 2016. Our introduction was October 2016, and then our wedding was August of 2017. So we had a long time to prepare for the wedding. I think it was a bit challenging because most of our people were in Lagos, but my parents live in Ilorin. They just moved to Ilorin about 2 to 3 years before we got married. So the wedding took place in Ilorin. So having to transport everyone from Lagos to Ilorin was a bit of a hassle. But luckily we were surrounded by a lot of love, so it wasn't as challenging as it was. My husband is Iliru. My father-in-law and mother-in-law are still baffled at the crowd that he pulled to the wedding. Our wedding, the estimated guest list was for about 1,500 people, so it was a really big wedding. I'm the first daughter of my parents, first child of my parents, so it was the first wedding we were doing. So my parents went all out as well. The vendors I would not have compromised on, that I did not compromise on. I didn't compromise on my makeup artist, and she's still my guide till today. Demi Williams was my makeup artist. She traveled from Lagos to Ilorin for my wedding, and my videography and photography crew. They've turned to family members by proxy. Now, Wizzy is by first family member. Pharaoh's photography as well. Moses is a family member, and Bafunshaw my videographer. So those were the vendors that I did not compromise on. I was not taking no for an answer. I put my foot down. Everybody wanted me to use someone that was in a lorry, but I said no. So I carried all these people from Lagos to Ilori for the wedding. All the other vendors, most of the other vendors that we used were in Ilori, but my sister-in-law was the chief caterer for the day, Solis Catering Services. She tried because my husband's people came like a week to the wedding. She was cooking every day, and she was the, what would I call her now? Superwoman. She made it happen. So Solis Kitchen Services too did a good job. My best friend, who was also in my bridal train, did those cakes. She did the desserts, and she was one of my bridesmaids as well. I don't know how she pulled it off because I was a bridezilla. And LMB cocktail too.
Yeah.
Yes, she did my cocktail. She came from Lagos. She's my sister-in-law too as well, and she tried. She really, really did a good job. Yeah. Uh, my wedding planner gave me problem, but I just handed her over to my mom because she was giving me a lot of headache. She God, I think she already had a predefined notion of what she wanted to execute in her mind. So she wasn't listening to what we had to say. It was her way or no way. My event decorator too was actually nice, and it was the one that kept on sort of mediating. She actually introduced us, but I'm sure Mana is still planning a lot of events for us. Her, I'm not so sure.
It was the moment I saw my wife. She looked so different. The makeup was on point, very nice. She was amazing. And then again, what happened again? My best moment, yes, the after party. The after party was on point as well. It was very nice. A lot of
the wedding,
yes, yes, a lot of people came down all the way from Lagos to Ilori, and they stayed till the end of the party. So it was crazy.
Want to go.
Yeah, they didn't want to go.
They
had to shut down.
Shut us out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that was my favorite part of the wedding.
Yeah, it was very nice, very nice. We can be the
generation who learns time management, first of all. Like I tell my friends that even got married after me, that are still getting married after me, I think the first bit of advice I would give them is savor every moment. It happens so fast. So before you blink, the wedding is over. My engagement was on a Friday evening. It started at about 3 p.m. after Jumat on Friday. And before we could blink, my engagement was over. So many things that I wanted to do, I didn't get the chance to do because everybody just kept on rushing me. I felt overwhelmed. The moment I was even called into the hall to dance into the hall, I was so overwhelmed with emotions. I just started crying. It was my friends that were around me. They were like, "Oh, Jolly, calm down now. Jolly is not." So savor every moment. In as much as the wedding, the event is for the family, the marriage is for you and your partner, and you should try as much as possible to cherish the little moments. Try and find those little moments as best as you can. On my wedding day too, everything happened so fast. It was the chief imam of Ilorin that ministered at my wedding, and then there were so many dignitaries. I felt like they were even paying more attention to them than to us as the couple. So you have to try as much as possible to find those little moments. Our first dance was really nice. We chose the song ourselves, and well, my husband even pitied me when we were dancing. I'm a terrible dancer. So when we were dancing into the hall, and my husband is a hot stepper. So when we were dancing into the hall as well, that was another memorable moment for me. I was so shy, and he didn't even dance. He just kept on holding my hand and guiding me till we got to sit down. So I'm like, oh, okay. So if you did not outshine me, thank you for letting us do this together. So that was another nice moment for me. But the one advice I would give you couples about their wedding, please just try as much as possible to find some time to connect with your partner on that day. It goes by so fast and you don't want to have any regrets. Also, like I said, there were vendors I did not compromise on. I wanted to look hot. I did not compromise on any of my outfits. The Royal made my ashoke. She's still family till today. Yeah. Who else would I give accolades to?
I've forgotten this
Illyri.
guy that made my suit. I've forgotten his name.
How can you forget his name?
I've forgotten his name.
Kimono collection.
Kimono.
Kimono too showed up for us. It was actually it was one of our very good vendors.
Then my shoes, Lulu shoes.
Yes, Lulu shoes. It was one that did my husband's shoes. The person that got all my shoes and accessories for that day. I'm trying to. It's on Instagram. I know her Instagram name, but she was an Instagram vendor. She was the one that sorted me out. I'll remember before. She still keeps in touch as well. Challenges. Marriage is hard. Nobody ever tells you how hard it is. You get to experience it yourself, but marriage is hard. But the two things that have worked for me, patience and compromise. And what nobody also ever tells you is marriage is constantly forgiving over and over and over and over again. When you think there's no more forgiveness left in you, please find it if you want to make your marriage work. Because marriage is two totally different people from two totally different backgrounds trying to make it work. We've been blessed with a beautiful daughter, and I think sometimes when we just look at her, Ako, Manda, Sarawa, we just let it go that at least if not, so he has given me my baby. Yeah.
True, very true.
So I think marriage is, like I said, constantly forgiving over and over and over again. But forgiving and not being taken advantage of. So I think it's appropriate to always communicate. Let your partner know where you're coming from. Let your partner know, oh, this is what you have done to hurt me, or this is what you have done to make me happy. This is what I want you to do more. This is what I want you to do less of. And it's not just communicating, it's your partner listening to you as well. So everything can't be hard. Sometimes somebody has to be the bigger person and just let it go and be the softer person and eventually talk it out. Don't hold things in. That will just breed a lot of resentment. But marriage is hard.
Most times when they say marry your best friend, marry the one you love, it comes into play when you start living in the same house. So, and again, it's all about patience. You have to be very patient, very, very patient. But we thank God. It has been rough. It has been good. I think I've seen almost every part of her. I don't know yet. It's still a process, but we thank God. Yeah. But we thank God still. I don't like the fact that she's a workaholic. She works too much. And she tends to, at times she gets home late. So, but she has changed. She gets home early enough now. Then I also go and pick her. So when I'm in front of the office, she knows she has to come out. And what I like, she's smart, intelligent, she's brilliant. So any step, any decision I want to make, I have to run it through her. Because her advice is always outstanding.
Oh.
So, yeah, well, that's it.
Well, I wouldn't say stop. You know when we spoke about having to make marriages work, I mentioned compromise. So I would like more compromise in our marriage. We're very different people. My husband is very extroverted. Me, I'm my own body. I like my house. I like my husband and my baby in my house, in my corner. I want it to just be us in our little corner. But my husband likes to go, which is one of the things he complains about as well. My work is actually really stressful. So anytime I just want to rest. And the little time I get to rest, I want to bond with my husband and my baby. But he wants to go out. So it's always, let's go out. Let's go hang out. Let's go. I'm like, hey, God, I'm tired. So he always wants to go out. Sometimes, well, he has said changing, Sha. I have to give it to him. He spends more time indoors with us now. Sometimes, Steph, he will share wine and cajole and carry us to the parole with him so that we can be with him. So I think that's the only, well, and he's a hothead. When my husband is angry, he's angry. He does not see anything. It's only red that he sees. But I've learned to pause and let him just fume. So after the fuming, we'll now sit down and talk. But please, when you're angry, so sometimes be seeing white, peace. But I think that's it, really.
Thank you for all you do for your baby, for Aliyah, and for me as well. I like I always say, you're an amazing mother and a wonderful wife as well. You know, most times they say when you come to this life again, yes, I'll pick you over and over again, because you're the best thing that has ever happened to me. And I'm glad I met you, and I'm glad that I'm with you.
I didn't know you had it with you.
So thank you for everything. I love you so much.
Love you too, baby. Like you said, I will choose you again and again and again within a heartbeat in every lifetime. You are my partner in this world and in the year after. And I'm glad that Almighty Allah chose you for me to do this journey called life with. It's not been easy. With you, I learn every day. And I like that you're captain of my cheerleading squad. I'm a workaholic, but you push me to do better. I'm an overachiever, but you push me to want to be better. Because of you and Aliyah, I know that I can conquer all. There's no feat too big, there's no feat too great that I cannot achieve because I have you and Aliyah in my corner. So for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you. Baba Aliyah.